Hey guys, welcome to this episode. I mean, it's just frantic. We woke up this morning and we were all planning on a departure to sail to Fiji on Friday, and today is Tuesday.
No, it's Monday.
Oh, today's Monday, but the weather all changed overnight, as it does, because weather is changeable. And now I'll show you on Predict Wind. We did some passage planning this morning. If you see those three little boats, that first boat leaves on a Wednesday, the next one Thursday, and the next one Friday. Well, Thursday or Friday departures get whacked by these big headwinds, and so we need to leave 2 days earlier now. And so we're jumped in the car, we're cruising to Whangarei, which is about an hour's drive away from Opua where we are, and we need to get a COVID test, because the COVID test, we have to have it 72 hours before departure. And so it's all a bit crazy, it's all a bit stressful, and this whole COVID thing and sailing really does not work very well, but we're going to get there. We've rung up different labs this morning, different delivery companies, working out all of the different times that our test will make it to Auckland and when it will get back again. In fact, we're having to drop it off at a delivery company ourselves to get it back in time. Hopefully it's going to work, we don't know.
I'm scared.
Are you that scared?
I'm gonna need one of those brown paper bags that people breathe into.
You haven't said what you're scared of. You're scared of a COVID test. We're all freaking out about getting our COVID
up
test.
your brain, nose,
and
into your
back.
brain, and down to your front.
It doesn't go into your brain.
It
just
does.
goes down the back of your
Everyone
throat.
keeps saying
through
it
your
goes
brain.
through your
No, it
brain.
doesn't go through your
Oh,
brain.
I'm sorry. I'm with the
goes
kids
through
on
your
this.
brain.
Anything that goes up your nose that far has got to go
It goes down
into
the
your
back
brain.
of your throat.
Yeah, it just feels like.
So scary.
I know.
What's this?
Just relax, honey.
Okay, so how was it really?
Oh no! It tickles.
Tickles.
I feel like my nose is bleeding.
It's just weird. It just feels weird.
I've never seen Bella's face so red.
I'm not getting that again.
No.
You have to get it in
I wish
Fiji.
I went first now.
You have to have another one when we get there.
I think
But
we
maybe
need.
we'll be the second one. We
Yeah.
get the throat.
Oh.
I think we have to get two in Fiji.
Stay still, David.
Oh, that's so gross. That's disgusting. It's the worst thing that's ever.
Oh, I wish I went first.
Oh. It's not that bad.
You gotta put on your big boy pants.
Okay, big boy pants are going on.
Oh, look how far it goes back.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Isn't it?
It's uncomfortable, but it's not bad.
Oh, you're brave. You're so brave.
I was expecting way worse because of you guys.
Yeah, you made it seem so
Alright.
bad, you two.
Yeah, almost done.
Oh, that is not a nice feeling. Oh,
Oh.
oh, that's really not pleasant, is it?
But it's better than, so just for all
So afterwards.
of our US followers, apparently you guys are getting tampon size ones up the nose. So we get it a little bit better. Go, run Jazz, go, get this test in.
Here we are. Here we are at the skate park. Bella's practicing dropping in on her new board. It's her 16th birthday on Wednesday, which is also the day that we are leaving.
Just teaching Bella how to drop in. The best way to do it is to catch them so they get a feel for it. Only been skating for like 2 days, already dropping in. Okay, we're back on the boat and now we've got to take her into the marina, got to fuel up and then find a berth. Last time I did this, I crashed Nikau, so hopefully that won't happen again.
Are you ready for me to let go?
Yeah, let me just put it in gear.
If there's a problem,
Let it go.
yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hits with a
mooring lines were gross. And now that we've got a fresh wax, it comes off real easy.
We had this recipe and we're gonna slow cook some. It looks pretty gross anyway, but we're gonna slow cook something. But now we don't have enough time to slow cook, so we're just making up something random.
Just complete bollocks. We are not slow cooking anything. We're frying some mince. But you're doing like a.
We didn't say what slow cooking.
Doing like
Basically,
a,
the recipe was to slow cook something, but we didn't have enough time to slow cook, so we just made something up. I'm putting some more in now. But
really? I thought we were having a curry.
No, keep it.
A curry with mince?
It was a kofta.
Oh,
look
doing a kofta. Okay.
It was for slow cooking. That's what they're saying.
so gross.
Still exhausted getting used to sleeping on a boat. My back's really sore. The bed is certainly not the same as at home. It is cool waking up in a marina. Our normal morning kind of routine is Jazz makes breakfast, which is pretty cool, but got to consider that I pretty much do all the dinner, you know. Normally on a boat we have to start the generator in the morning to make toast, believe it or not. We did buy a huge inverter so that we could actually do this, but we discovered that massive inverter just destroys our batteries first thing in the morning, so we don't do that. We normally turn the generator on, but when you're in a marina you can use the shore power, which is pretty cool. And so we've got a bit of peace and quiet. We've got a massive day today. Today is the last day, and here in New Zealand, and then we're off to Fiji. And so I've got to fill up all these little jerry cans. We've got to do our last fresh fruit and veg shop. We may be able to do customs today, which I just hope we can do so that we can leave first thing in the morning. And then there's just securing everything on this boat and getting it all good for sailing. So let's do this thing.
The irony of what Josh was just telling you about how great it is to wake up in a marina and have power because we didn't have to use our generator. As he was saying that, the kettle stopped, the toaster stopped, we lost power, and we've just spent the last 15 minutes trying to figure out if it was a fault on the dock or what it was. Things happen like they always do on boats, and you have to troubleshoot and you have to problem solve. If you want to live on a boat, you have to like troubleshooting problems because it's constant.
The weather is about to come through. In fact, I think it's probably updated by now. What's the time? Yeah, 7:30. Yep, it updated. So fingers crossed it hasn't changed, you know, because it's been changing every day and we pretty much have to go. I mean, we're obviously not going to go if it's dangerous. I'll just lose my $1,000 worth of COVID's tests, but this is just how you have to roll sailing in an epidemic. It's not easy.
What's it looking like, Josh?
So far, so good.
Hope so.
So day one, it looks like we are going to be on a tight reach all day. Thursday is going to be motoring all day, and then at Thursday night, or let's say Friday very early in the morning, we get headwinds, so we're going to have to tack off to the east and go as tight as we can, but because on Friday evening some big winds come over and we need to escape them, then we've got pretty much tight headwinds to reach most of the rest of the way, but light winds, so it's okay. We just need to get out of New Zealand. So no, we've got a stupid amount of fuel, diesel in fact. We carry about another 300 litres. Our tanks on board are only 240 litres, and if you've been following us you'll know that we almost ran out of diesel a few times on our way to New Zealand. We had to get diesel passed to us on our way to Colombia. We just got into the marina by the skin of our teeth, and so I'm a little bit paranoid about diesel. Jerry cans, as you can see, are all tied down and stowed. Most of them are going here and a heap of them up back. Next job is to take our wind generator off and put our water generation on. We've got a duo gen which does water and wind. We just got our COVID test results back, and we don't have COVID. Surprise, surprise. So now we flick them off to Fiji. Hopefully we'll get them back today because I want to leave first thing tomorrow morning. If we don't get them, what I'm probably going to do is leave without having approval, and then I'll get approval somewhere out in the ocean that we're all good to go to Fiji from the Fijian government. If for some weird reason they say, no, it's no good, you cannot come to Fiji, then we'll just turn around and come back to New Zealand because our weather window is really tight. If we don't make ground on our first 2 days, we're going to get really bad weather on days 3 and 4. So we're going to get moving.
I've just sent an email to Australian Water Force because we might be looking at totally changing our plans and going to Australia instead. We just heard from our agent in Fiji today that the Ministry of Health is currently meeting to decide whether or not they're going to put all of Fiji, the whole nation, into a 2-week lockdown starting today or tomorrow, and it might mean that they're not going to accept us, which is really annoying, seeing as we have just paid $1,000 for our COVID test yesterday, and we're all fueled up, stocked up, ready to go, ready to depart.
If they get back to us tomorrow, we'll go to Fiji.
If they say yes?
Yeah, if not, we'll go to Australia.
Even if they do let us into Fiji, we could arrive and be in a situation where it's not just a few days quarantine, we're actually arriving into a lockdown and an epidemic. Potentially we could get COVID in Fiji. And, so we're now weighing up whether or not it's actually smart to go to Fiji. Yeah,
the thing is, dudes, is we're not ignorant of the fact that a lot of you guys at home are going, hey, welcome to our world, because a lot of the world is still in lockdown, and it's just New Zealand, we haven't had that, and it's kind of a new deal for us a little bit. We had a few lockdowns in New Zealand, but didn't affect us where we were.
I'm sure if they are sitting at home in lockdown, they would be going, why on earth would you choose to sail into a lockdown? Because I'm sure you would choose not to be locked down.
Because the grass is always greener on the other side, right? Well, just got up. It's about 7 o'clock and looks like a nice day. That front went through. A little bit of red in the morning. We got confirmation at about 9 p.m. last night that we got accepted into Fiji, so we don't have to second guess ourselves anymore. We're just going to go for it, and so we're going to go to customs at 9 a.m. and leave as soon as possible.
Today happens to be Isabella Ann's 16th birthday.
Happy birthday!
Bella, turn around.
Yeah, my birthday.
Got her this cute little like watercolor travel set. She also got a skateboard.
Enough, can I just say, when they brought this, they told me to unpack the bag, and just being the curious person I am, I like opened everything.
Hey, what else did you get for your birthday?
Yeah.
Well, I got kiteboards, skateboards. I'm a pretty lucky girl, I have to say.
And she's going to Fiji for her birthday,
Exactly.
which she's actually stoked about. Like a lot of kids will be like, "Oh, I have to go on passage for my birthday," but Bella is not like that.
I'm not really excited for the passage, but I'm really excited to be in Fiji. Manny and Richie from Samora. Bella and David. Poor Richie, no one's helping him.
It's all done in 20 minutes. Cleared customs, cleared the Marina, got our GST back, our tax on our diesel, all of that in 20 minutes. I think that is a record for any country that we've sailed into. So, you know, some good things about coming here to New Zealand.
And we're on. Our friends from Samora come to say goodbye. They've been so nice. They made us dinner last night.
Okay, yeah, when you're ready, guys, just let them all go. Are we off?
his mind already, and we haven't even left the Bay of Islands.
Terribly boring out there. Just don't know what to do. It's horrible.
It dawned on me last night at about 3 a.m. in the morning that this is actually the first passage we've done away from the Mediterranean that are alone. We've always had friends with us out here somewhere, but we're feeling pretty good about it. And but I gotta say, I don't feel brave at all. You know, like it is scary going off into the ocean on your own. It never gets any easier, but we're confident in Nikau. She's a good boat. She's taken us through some pretty amazing things. Hopefully we're going to catch lots of fish. There's definitely going to be some sailing involved. We've got 2 days of motoring ahead of us, which means good fishing. And then a big front's going to whack us. So should be good. Tune in next week. Sailing Nikau. Catch ya.